Hello everyone. So back on March 26, 2021, I bought this at a shop and there was no scale reference, so I kind of thought it was 164 just to come home and start reviewing it to realize this is not. It's a smaller scale. It's like 176, I think. Or what is it, 172? I forget. I mean, it's still a pretty cool looking model. It's done by Kyosho, if you guys are interested. It's from this James Bond movie, so it's got the rockets and stuff coming out. But I don't really collect this scale, so it's just kind of been sitting around. Oh well. So, this is a Kyosho, and it is 164. So we're going to take a look at this guy. And I talked all about this BMW Z8 in that video, the other video, so I'm not gonna really talk about this car statistically. Uh-oh, it's kind of stuck. So this is a... I'm afraid the tires, okay. I didn't know if the tires were like fused or not. A little bit of a mark there. Alright, that was a little bit of a scare. Let's take a look here. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, what about this one? Granted, this one has a nice red interior, which I would imagine must be an option. Or did they all come like that? I can't imagine everyone wants a crazy red interior like that, but... So, I think Kyosho did a decent job. Let's take a better light angle and see. So the wheels, you know, they're similar. They don't have air passing between these spokes, and I do kind of feel that Kyosho could have pulled it off, but maybe not. At least there's 5 lug-nut holes. This silver, it's not the finest silver I've seen from them. It's a little bit, the flakes are kind of big, so it's alright, I guess. On the side we have the roundel. Go. Oh, and what do you know? You can actually read BMW on it, so that's pretty cool. But this is supposed to be a chromed piece, and I don't see any additional paint, but it is a silver painted car. Maybe on the other colorways that's painted silver and it stands out more. This is the door handle. It's barely noticeable here, and again, on the real car it's chrome, but on a silver car, I guess they just didn't bother to do it. Alright. Yeah, this one rolls. So the front we have plastic inserted grille textures, and these actually do have the chrome on it. So, well, you can chrome plastic, but I've never seen chrome put on a painted surface. Or have I? I'm not sure. I don't recall it. The light covers are pretty nice. They're molded to the bodywork, and well, there's some sort of indication of 2 lights there. Actually 3. So it's okay. Some orange paint here for the blinkers, and then those little lights in there, I guess it's just chrome as well. They're so shiny, I thought they were transparent for a second. So a little more black grill here, possibly part of the bottom. Wiper fluid ejection. Yeah, see the splotchiness of the paint? It's not the best effort. And then the roundel there. The propeller logo is a little bit scratched or off or something. Something went wrong there. But I'm guessing this might be someone's personal collection because it didn't come in a box, and it didn't even come with the little card that it usually comes with the colorways. So, yeah, nice interior, stick shift, padded seats with some cushion marks of some sort. Those cushion marks are weird, right? There's no way a BMW would come with gashes like that, as if a Bobcat had a party in there. That's like, what the heck, man? That's a Velociraptor footprint or something. Alright, well, anyways, this black plastic is nice. And then the background looks a lot better than the front one. Yeah, okay. And then Z8 is under it. And look at these taillights. I mean, they're painted on, but they're so thin. I can understand why. But what I didn't expect is there's orange and red. They're so thin. I mean, look at my dental pick. In the width of my dental pick, they almost have two colors printed, so that's pretty impressive. Red here, some red reflectors, some slightly three-dimensional exhaust tips, and again, the whole car is silver, so a little fuel gauge, and then what is this, paint rash or contaminant or bad zinc? I'm not sure. Okay. Nice treads. Yeah, this must be from an older collection because it's press fit together. It's not screwed like the new ones. And you saw it roll, so it's nice that the pipes go vanish and then they come out the casting there. Well, it's not bad, I guess. It's on par with other Kyoshos. For some reason, this paint and the casting seem to have some issues, minor issues. Like what's going on there? It kind of reminds me of a Hot Wheels, some gouges and stuff like that. So I don't know if the mold for this was just getting old. Yeah, so see this whole quarter panel is like a scratch going along there. So it's not the nicest Kyosho, we'll put it at that. Partially because the paint itself is really splotchy, and then I think the casting under it had some issues. But all the other nice details are there, particularly the roundels are really nicely done. The headlights are pretty nice. The tires are nice. If rolling matters to you, this one does so. So, okay, well, I don't know of a better BMW Z8 in this scale, so I'm going to have to stick with this one. Let's put it up on the round thing and compare it to its little James Bond brother. I'm going to take it off the stand, make life a little easier. Now we'll really see the comparison. I don't know if there's dust or something on there. Now, I already know I'm an idiot, so you can stop thinking that. I'm quite aware of it. But if you don't have something to compare to, it was easy for me to think that was 164. Naturally if there was like a Hot Wheels or something next to it, I would have known, but it was just sitting on its own, looking all nice, saying by me, so that's why I bought the James Bond one. But it's actually pretty interesting that Kyosho seems to have managed to get all the details of the James Bond, even more. There's a license plate on the James Bond one into a smaller scale. There's a license plate on the front of the James Bond one. That's quite amazing. Like almost all the same details are there. Plus missiles, because you always have to have missiles on your car, right? Yeah, and actually the wheels are nicer. That's good. What the heck, man? You see, those wheels actually have air passing between the spokes. Or it's not painted black, right? Yeah, there's air passing between those spokes. So why would it be blanked off on the larger scale model? That's kind of weak. Wow, now I'm really starting to lose appreciation for this, because this one is actually better. Yeah, and that's just so strange to me. Well, alright, well, still. Okay. I thought I'd compare it to a couple other cars that may have been shopped around if you had this kind of money to buy a vehicle like this. And the first one it would have been compared to in car magazine reviews is the F360. That's actually really the best comparison. So, actually the engines are totally different sides of the car, but and the Ferrari does seem to be quite wider, which would make it a little more difficult to drive in congested cities. It's actually significantly wider. Alright. Which car would you buy if you had the choice? Or which car would you take if someone gave you the choice to take them? Ferrari or Beamer? I would imagine the BMW is easier to drive and just easier to live with. But the Ferrari is a real head turner. And I've actually been in a 360 convertible, and it was a relatively fast car. So, yeah, neat. Alright, well, I thought I'd just also bring out a long old predecessor. I think this was my first BMW to enter my collection. This is the Kyosho M1. And it actually looks like it has the same type of paint. Yeah, I would say it's the exact same paint. It has that same splotchiness, but it doesn't look as bad. The casting isn't as bad. And, you know, it has plastic taillights, which helps out. And plastic inserted running lights there. So that's a great model as well, that M1. Okay, I think that's enough for today. Alright guys, well, there's a couple of things to take from this video. Bring a ruler if you want to stick with one scale, because this is very deceiving. And then the second thing is, if you need to have a 64 scale BMW Z8, I'm pretty sure this Kyosho is it. I'm not sure if there's a better one out there. It would be interesting if a different premium brand did this, but I don't think they actually sold many of these cars in the real world, so I don't know if it's considered an icon of BMW history or not. Although it does have the James Bond tie-in to it. Don't know. What do you guys think? Should someone else make this again? Preferably with some better wheels? I don't know. There's definitely a little room for improvement, but maybe not a great deal of room for improvement. That's just me. Alright guys, well, I was gonna say Wunderbar, but I'm afraid this diecast doesn't deserve it, so I'll save that for a different video. Thanks.